my channel, guys. It's Chungu and
Sali, or aka Mr. Booga.
period. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you for having me, Chungu.
No time. So thank you so much for tuning in again, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Hello, are you hearing me? Are you listening? Today we're just gonna be chatting and asking each other questions about things that we think about, and sharing ideas on those things that we think about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything else? And don't forget to follow us both on Twitter and Instagram. So you can interact with us and drop your comments. And so let's get started. We have a few questions to ask each other.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Starting with
Period. We're gonna start with relationships and finding love, and first on the topic. So first question is love a choice or a feeling?
I go first.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be a feeling. Because from the idea we get about love, it is this and that and that. But to me it feels like it's a choice. Like everyone just says, okay, no, now I want to be in a relationship. What do you think?
I also think I think a bit of both, but I think for you it's a choice. You have to choose to feel that way about someone. You have to choose to love that person. I mean, the same way we make choices to do everything else. And quite right, we have to feel the love, but for you to feel it, you first have to choose it. Yeah?
I get.
Do we love people because of who they are or despite what they are?
I'm going first.
Yeah.
I love people for who they are. Like, okay, I'm a nice person, so for me to fall in love with someone, no, it's on the real though. I'm a nice person, so like, whoever I picture myself to be in love with,
it's who they are. You love them because of who they are.
Yeah, it has to be.
That's
but
nice.
Also, I've got traits and flaws that I don't like. So I would imagine anyone who I fall in love with,
Despite those things, they would love you.
So I can also compromise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, but both,
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
I think it's a mixture.
It's a mixture. I also would say it's a mixture because I think I love people for who they are and also despite what they are, because I'm sure there are people who love me and despite what I am, they still love me. So
there's one thing,
not
much, but
okay. Should we change for someone you love?
just a little bit. Yeah, because honestly for me, we both got our one or two flaws, but
we can't change who we are.
you should know.
Yeah.
If you love me, you should know this is the
Who
type
I
of
am,
person
yeah.
he is. That's why I believe in I believe in dating. Like right now, I don't know if it's a phase in my life, but I believe in dating someone I've known for a while. So that before you go into it, you know this person's tendencies or not.
And what's the craziest thing you've done for love, Sajjan?
Next question.
No. Okay.
And you, Chungu?
I think I've gone missing for a couple of days for love. I've just
Lala kumasala.
Lala kumasala.
You know.
If you know it. So that's it for our relationship questions. Please, drop your comments. Tell us what you think about finding love and relationships. Tell us, would you change for your lover or your partner or for love generally?
I'm interested to hear people's opinions.
Right? And you follow him on Twitter. Hit him up in his DMs.
DM me.
So the next part of our chat today, or our question and A, will be about some little mind questions. So is happiness an end goal or simply a byproduct of other things?
That's an interesting topic.
It is.
I always just feel like happiness and end product, but ever since this year I don't feel like that, because every time I tell myself, I need to do this by this and that, I'll be happy then. But each time I come to such a point in life, it's always okay, what's next? What's next?
So
I'm always happy around friends, I'm joking around. Maybe that's why I'm like that, because that's when I feel happy. So I feel like in everything you do in life, just make sure you're happy.
Period. I agree.
And you, what do you think?
I think it's a bit of both, but I'll lean mostly as a byproduct of other things. I know I did say this in my previous video. If you haven't watched it, that you have to be happy without material things, this, that, and the third. But the thing is that those things around us are the ones that make us happy. You know what I'm saying? If I have a roof over my head, I'm happy. As I said, if we're around friends, we're happy. So yeah, it's a bit of both, but at the same time, it has to be the end goal. At the end of the day, you just have to be happy, is what we're trying to say here.
Chungu, getting in my feelings.
Your chest! Where do we get our personality traits from?
I believe it's how we are raised and the people who are raised around. That's all I can say. Because like a lot comes from the home. And
I agree. I also think it's just our external environment and also just our primary socialization. You know what I'm saying? How we were brought up, the things we were exposed to, the schools we went to, all those things, build our personalities.
That's why I always advise people, surround yourself around good people.
What are you most afraid of?
What makes it worse for me is because I was brought up in a home where like everything was provided for, went to school and what, and my parents were not subjected to that. So I always think to myself, like, what's my reason for not making it in? Doesn't mean I'm not intelligent, right? You can always work hard. So my biggest fear is not making it in life.
What's your definition of making it?
Making it living comfortable. Not living comfortable, living more than comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, where you can have luxuries,
Yeah,
There's some things you only notice afterwards, like, actually, this is what I've been experiencing my whole life is a luxury, because not many can. And that's my biggest fear.
What are your biggest character flaws?
It may sound very weird, but caring too much about people. Even like in the past, I would always put other people ahead of me, but 2020, especially after quarantine, I said, I'm loving me only. I'm loving me first.
Hello,
that's all.
Tell them.
Loving me first. If you don't love yourself, no one's going to love you.
You said it.
That's my biggest character flaw. I can't think of any others. But if you know me, let me know, please. Just in the DM, not in the comments.
My biggest character flaws, I think I'm an idealist. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like the idea of something, but sometimes that makes me less practical. I think, I have this big idea or thought or vision or something.
Message.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I just want the idea to come here. But, if I want something, I've started to realize that, I need to break it down, in smaller parts. So I think that's a character flaw. So I'm an idealist.
Can I copy you? That's mine too.
Safanji, please. What can you do now that you couldn't do a year ago?
I would rather not disclose. For me, that's a personal question. Maybe you might answer that.
I think I'm able to break down things better and become less emotionally attached to certain situations. A year ago, I was very, I would make decisions based on my emotions and what, just removing the whole practicality of everything or, the whole reality of everything. But now I think I'm more practical, I'm more logical, I'm more rational. And that's one thing I can do today that I couldn't do a year ago.
That's very interesting. We should talk about that in
You more you when you're alone or when you're with others?
Both.
Okay.
Both. But I think I'm more me when I'm alone. But I feel like in the same way, whenever I'm chilling with you and whenever I'm around you, you're always like jolly and what, you're like, we're having fun the whole time, we're laughing and what, like
it's a good time. Vibes over here.
Enough people in my circle can relate and
Who recycled it? Let me see. Those Chungu recycled it. The guilty are always afraid.
sometimes it also masks the fact that you've also got like
real
other
feelings.
other problems
Actually,
to think
me
about
too.
and what and all.
Like, I
when you
sometimes
get home
forget.
when you're alone, yes.
Because I'm such a clown, I forget to just,
Yeah.
to actually feel my real feelings.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Someone asks us how we are. Why do we respond with fine when we're really not?
Personally, I'm a private person. I don't like bombarding people with my problems unless you're really close to me. So there's a few people who like really know how I feel, and I can say like 1, 2, 3 people at most. Most of the time, those are the ones who are told like, yo, this is what I'm feeling. Maybe it's because I struggle to open up, but that's why I'll just say, oh, it's fine and what, and I'll sort my own problems, because we all have problems. And like, okay, I'm telling you this, I'll probably tell you 3 of the problems I'm feeling. What I don't like, you tell me 5. Now,
Last question. What one need and what one want will you strive to achieve in the next year?
I need to be self-sustainable in the next year. I wanted it last year, and I tried my best last year. I really tried.
That's why
my best.
I call him dad, because he really tried to be a dad.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he
Thank you.
really did.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate. So that's why it's a need now, and I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but personally it's a need. I would have answered it, but I felt like I need to answer that. And for you,
I think what I need to do is simplify my life a bit so I can create more financial room for certain little businesses and certain little ideas I want to put into place. Whether it's moving into a cheaper apartment, if obviously my rent is higher, I can cut it down so I can spare some money to do other things. And what I want to do is go on a really big vacation. That's
maybe you can add that on my wants, but
a vacation, like
you just know, waking up, what, seeing the sun, what nice views. Wow. A life in fire.
number every day.